In this video, I'm going to show you the entire process of how I ideate, script, and then make faceless YouTube shorts that make more than $1,000 per every video we post. This is something that I was able to achieve with my flagship channel more than 70 times, 70. If you look at this column, you will see that this YouTube short made me $7,000, this one as well, 6.7, 6K, and if I scroll all the way down, all of those shorts make me more than 4 figures each one of those. And keep in mind, these are just 20 90-second videos that are made by my team, so I literally don't spend any time actually making those videos. So this is something that we achieved once on this channel, more than 70 times on this channel, and then on other channels as well. As you can see here, here, and here, all of those videos are making me more than 4 figures, and all of them are simple YouTube shorts. So in this video, I'm going to break down the single most important strategy to understand while searching for ideas for your YouTube shorts. But first, why should you even listen to me and this video? Because the reason is actually very simple. Because unlike everyone else, I didn't just start YouTube channel at 15 and then got rich at 16. My journey was way harder than most of those people that you see on YouTube. I spent 5 actual years building my content agency and scaling it to $98,000 a month, and we did short form content for brands like Sephora. I managed a team of 13 people since I was 20 years old, and I even successfully sold a part of my agency to an investor, and that's when I decided to buy my first ever dream car around 2 years ago. So my journey was not simple, and with all of that background, I decided to start YouTube. So YouTube is not my first business, and this is actually something that I approach from the business perspective just because I have years of experience like that running my own agency. And that's when I launched the Art of War channel, the YouTube Shorts brand that is now doing 40 to 50K a month, 3.7 billion views, 260K made only from AdSense. We also had an extra 20K from TikTok, money from Facebook and Brand Deal. And recently I invested in 3 more branded channels, adding them to the portfolio that is now doing over 5 billion views per year. But today's video is not about me. It's actually about you and how you find fresh viral ideas for your channels. So let's start at the very beginning. How do you find those ideas? To consistently find those ideas, you need vidIQ. So number one thing I actually recommend you do is to create a list of competitors in different content categories and even formats. So for example, this is a list of competitors for one of my channel. As you can see, which this list has direct competitors, it has long form competitors that we can then adapt for short form, it has other languages competitors, 2D competitors, and etc. So you want to have a variety of different accounts that you take inspiration from: long form, short form, 2D, 3D, talking head creators, influencers, anyone you can take ideas from. Add them to the spreadsheet because then we will need them. Then one thing you do after that is you go to vidIQ. I have vidIQ right here. So you go to vidIQ, you go to competitors, and then here you just keep adding those competitors here until you have a full list of accounts that you will pay attention to. And then what you do is you can filter them out by, let's say, the amount of video views they have, or the amount of views they generated this week or last week, and etc. And you will be able to see their most popular videos by the outlier score. This is very important. And what I often do here is I go to my competitors, the ones that interest me the most right now. I rank the videos by the outlier score just to find the ones with the biggest one. And what I would do is I would just simply look into those ideas, and some of them I would use directly, and some of them I would adapt using the framework that I'm going to show you in a second. So the 2 key strategies here is you can use views per hour. So here you can simply rank the videos by the amount of views they're getting at this exact moment, so you can predict how many more views it can potentially get. This way you can copy the videos early on without them getting crazy views just yet. And number one, you can use the weekly views tracker to see what channel are currently drastically outperforming the rest. So for example, I would go down here and I would see that this week was quite good week on YouTube. As you can see, every single channel kind of outperformed its results last week, besides just Richie, who's drastically underperforming, or for example, like Doggy Zuko performed like 400% more than usual. I would probably just go to this page and see what happened and why their videos are performing that well. So this is one of those strategies. And then once you have the original ideas, once you have all of those videos collected from your competitors and you know exactly what you want to copy, you don't want to copy them directly. You don't want to just steal those ideas. You want to scale them, meaning you want to turn every idea into a list of multiple ideas. So every viral video has at least 5 variations or maybe even 10 variations of ideas, and that will also work based on the same exact viral triggers. So what you do next is you go to ChatGPT or Claude AI, but I recommend you actually go on both and put the same prompts into both, because for ideation, I've realized that some days, for some reason, ChatGPT performs better than Claude, and some days Claude performs better than ChatGPT. I don't know why it happens, but I just ended up using both, because sometimes I like the ideas from Chat, and sometimes I really love the ideas from Claude. So I would recommend you still do both of them. Let's say I want to check the videos from Zach Day Films today, right? I'll go this week. So this video has the most views. I'll copy the link to this video. I'll go to NoGPT. I would paste the link there. And again, once you sign up, it's free. It's very easy to do. You'll get the transcript of this video. And then using that transcript, I will then ask Claude AI and ChatGPT to create me multiple ideas just like this one using this prompt. So you're a viral content strategist using this script, and here you paste the transcript of the video that you just copied. Your task is to identify the exact viral triggers and then create X, meaning 10 ideas, 15 ideas. You can put whatever number you want here. They use the same viral triggers and structure. This will give you a list of viral ideas with the same exact viral triggers and viral hooks that AI will come up for you. So for example, if the original video is what happens if you shoot a bullet at a crocodile, then a bunch of different ideas are going to be what happens if you shoot at an elephant, at a gorilla, at a bear, etc. So AI will basically replace one or two things in the original video and make it completely new video, but the video that will follow the viral format. So this is probably the most important part of coming up with viral content. And what I also recommend you do is, besides just using this prompt, split test it with a simpler version of it. Because again, AI, sometimes more professional prompts like this one work, but sometimes I actually see quite good success with a very simple prompt. Here's the video from my competitor. Please find me 15 ideas about what happens if you shoot at someone that has the same viral potential, but a different animal, for example. And you just split test this two and you see which one works best. And after that, what you need to do is to create a list ideas that you chose, and basically just put them in a spreadsheet, keep everything organized. The spreadsheet for ideas should look something like this one, something where you put the formats and the idea summary and references as well. Every single idea of yours should have a reference, and then also you can rank them yourself, approved, not approved. Again, don't be gentle with ideas. Your approval score should be not more than 30%. So only 1 out of 3 ideas should actually be executed. That's the nature of coming up with content. And yeah, as I said, don't be generous. Kill your ideas. Kill most of your ideas most of the time, because that's the only way you can get higher quality of videos. And then use the third step, the real world validation, which many people ignore, but it actually is one of the keys to success on YouTube. Because before you have data from YouTube, before you have analytics and comments and feedback from the real audience, you still need feedback on your ideas. You still don't understand what is good and what is bad just yet. You need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of direction there. So how do you get the real world feedback? Go out there and you pitch your idea or script to someone. It can be your friend, it can be your business partner, it can be your girlfriend or your parents. Listen to what they say and improve your content, improve your idea, improve your script based on their feedback, especially if they are your target audience. Because remember that behind every view that you see on your YouTube studio is a real person who just watched this piece of content, meaning they are probably having the same traits, the same characteristics like many people in your life. And if you're creating very entertaining generic content, then maybe your parents are going to watch it, maybe your friends are going to watch it, maybe they are your target audience. So ask them for their feedback. And again, many of you might say that it is stupid, but I took my own channel from 0 to the first 100 million views doing exactly that. I had a girlfriend, my girlfriend, who actually recommended me some of the ideas, and I pitched her other ideas, and some of them she called stupid, and I decided not to go forward with them. And some of them were actually very smart, and they made her laugh, and that's the ideas we ended up executing. I remember one of my first ever videos to hit 20 million views was the video that she actually recommended me. So again, remember to pitch your ideas in a real life. And if everyone you tell your ideas to tells you that they absolutely love it, the idea is validated and ready to be executed, so you can go ahead and create a video about it. And a story about my channel related to this exact process is that I did the exact same thing, the exact 3 steps that I just showed you, and I posted 7 videos on a brand new channel. It wasn't brand new, it was aged, but still, like, it was no videos. So 7 videos posted from scratch. My first 6 got stuck at 50,000 views, but then the 7th one blew up, got monetized, and made us $1,100. I can show you how it looked like from the inside of the YouTube studio. If I go to shorts, if I go to the first ones, you will see that the first ever video I posted on January 27th, this is the 7th video that I posted that blew up from 0 to 80k views in a single day, then 2 million views on day 2, and then by day 4 it was 16 million. We got monetized there, and then slowly kind of stopped, but then it still made us our first $1,000, which proves the point that you can simply follow these 3 steps, find viral ideas through competitors and vidIQ, then scale those ideas using simple prompts with AI, and then validate those ideas in the real world by talking to your friends, girlfriends, parents, or someone. And if you do that enough times, it will essentially blow up and get to some crazy views.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com. And do not get confused by the website names. SMM Shiba and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.